Hey Floss Tube, how is everybody? It's Taryn. Today is Saturday, November 12th. I hope everybody's had a great week. I sent my boys off this morning before the sun came up. They are marching in a Veterans Day parade in a small town with their state guard unit in a small town about 2.5 hours from us, I guess. So they had to leave really early to be there on time to be ready and all of that. Then afterwards, there's a barbecue at the VFW hall, so who knows when they're going to be home. Probably not until sometime this evening. I should stay home and just stitch all day, but I do have to go take care of some stuff before today, because we're going to be gone all day tomorrow. One of which is going to the grocery store, and God, I hate that. But, oh well. Anyway, let's see. I did work last week on the Stitch Mania election stitch along. On last Saturday, I had hoped to get the 270 stitches, which was the theme for the day, into my Mystic Stitch piece, but we went to see our friends that just had the baby a couple weeks ago, and then he's got a daughter that's 7 that we went to her soccer game and all of that kind of stuff, so that didn't happen. My 270 stitches didn't happen. Besides the fact that I have a mistake in there and I've got to go in and pull some stitches out before I can continue on with anything. So, don't look forward to that. November 6th was White House. You were supposed to stitch on a piece with white or a house in it. So I worked on this one, the Paula Vaughn Friendship Quilts. It's by Leisure Arts. I've worked on it I think I worked on it for Build a Wall. But I worked on it for either one. I guess it is a white house or a piece with white in it. I don't know. Last time, this piece right here is like the bottom of the porch swing. And so last time I did this, and I think this time I just went up the wall. Basically, it's moving up this wall right here. That's where I stitched. It's not a whole lot, but anything's better than nothing, and I'll take it. I didn't get a whole lot done on anything, so. November 7th was the Grand Old Party, and I had said in a couple of videos ago that I was really struggling with what to use because I didn't have anything that was, you know, like a party atmosphere kind of thing. And Heather at Heather Stitches is freaking brilliant, and she had commented that she was doing not party like, you know, balloons and confetti, but party like a group of people, you know. And she suggested that my Disney piece would be a good one to work on. And because Heather's brilliant, that's exactly what I did. So I got the rest of Mickey's, the flesh-colored part of his face in. So, thank you, Heather. Thank you. I need to surround myself with brilliant people. It helps me a lot. November 8th was Election Day, and you were supposed to stitch on a piece related to November. And I used the same piece for Cross Stitch Finish Lines, November 6th. Something Thankful for Thanksgiving to stitch on. And it's out of this Peanuts book. But would you look at the cuteness of what's in this book? Oh my God, I've got to stitch them all. Anyway, I worked on this one, my little Woodstock. But look at these. Oh, sheesh. Yeesh. Like I need to add anything. So last time I had just a little bit of the red down in these feathers. And so I worked on here and then up. There's another feather like this down at the bottom here, and then this will go around like this. Do you see that color? Is it coming through? Can you see that that's purple? You remember last week I was whining about how hard it was to find a piece with purple in it? There's a ton of purple. Oh my God. It goes all the way around. I hadn't pulled that color. When I had pulled the floss for this piece, I missed that one. Oh my God. If I could just pull all of the colors that go. And it wasn't like I was missing that piece and I needed to go buy it. No, it was in the box. I just hadn't pulled it. What is wrong with me, people? Anyway, that was the Stitch Mania election stitch along. That was the last one. So that one's over with. And then the cross stitch finish line for that one. And then I don't have any more stitch alongs, you know, for the rest of the month. I'm still doing the Soulful Stitchers Year whips and the Stitch from Stash. I am finding that I am struggling with wanting to start something new. I've kitted up all these projects. I don't know how many there, I lost count. Probably somewhere between 40 and 50 of them. And I want to start something. I want to start something new. But I have, I don't know, 25 whips. I am doing the Year of Whips challenge, trying to get some things finished. I don't feel like I'm struggling with wanting to buy something new. But I want to start something new, and it's killing me because, like I said, I do want to get things finished, and if I'm going to do this Year of Whips challenge, I really need to get at least one finished a month. And I got my Bob Ross piece finished really quickly in October, so it's been over a month, and I haven't made the progress that I really need to, so I just really need to sit down and work on it. Maybe if I get one finished, I'll let myself start something new. I don't know. I did work on this, my Snails in Love piece. And this is one of them from the Year of Whips. And I'm down to the back stitching. I think last time I was somewhere around here, maybe farther, I don't know, but he's finished now, and I've come up around here with the back stitching, so I've got this to do. There's quite a bit in this area here, joining all those together, and as you can see. But tomorrow we're going to the Renaissance Festival. Again, this time the kids are going with us. So, like I said before, it's like a 3-hour drive or so. I think I'll take that in the car and work on it on the way over there. It'll be dark when we come home, but that'll at least give me some dedicated time to it. I don't know, maybe I'll start something new today. We'll see. I need to be busy getting stuff done today that's not cross-stitch, but there's no fun in that. I did work a little bit too on this little cat. Filling in. I'm finding it sometimes difficult to find where I am. Keeping up with where I am. Because the symbols on the chart are just so close that I get lost, and I find myself going, okay, what am I supposed to be doing? But I like the way it's looking. you know. And someone had asked, and I answered on my comments where that came from, but in case it doesn't go through, because sometimes if I do it on my phone, they just go out into Never Never Land and are never to be seen again. It came from dailycrossstitch.com. And if you've never been there, every day they have a free pattern. I used to get emails from them with the picture of the free pattern, and then you could go to the website and download it. But I don't anymore. I don't know if they quit doing that. So I just have to remember to go look. But it's only free for 24 hours. But even if it's not free or it doesn't come up, you can purchase the pattern. And I think their patterns are only like $2 or $3 a piece. And they also have an Etsy page, I believe. And I think it's also still Daily Cross Stitch. If it's not them, then somebody's totally stealing their designs and selling them on Etsy. I kid. It is them. But either way, I think their listings on Etsy are kind of limited. But I think on the website at dailycrossstitch.com, is that what it is? Now I'm doubting myself. Yeah, dailycrossstitch.com. And this one is called Scaredy Cat, the name of that pattern. In case you want to look it up. I think they pretty much have everything available at the website, but Etsy's limited. I'm just looking at it too and thinking that would be pretty cool in 3 different colors instead of just the shades of gray, you know, pink and turquoise and yellow or something, you know, just really bright. I think would look pretty cool too. Okay, and that's all I stitched. That is it. I did do a couple of other things. Oh, hey, and McKenna Penelope says hello. And you are not kidding, honey. She is high maintenance. Very demanding. Ugh, like I need that. Anyway, my mother-in-law is like a world-class clearance shopper. And when I say that, I mean, like, she is someplace so often that there are stores, if they're having a big sale coming up, they actually call her and tell her, and she'll go in like the day before the sale and pick out what she's going to buy, and they'll set it aside for her because they know she'll be back. Now, the setting it aside isn't so spectacular, but they know her by name and they have her phone number. I mean, come on. Anyway, last year at Christmas, she gave us, all of us, a ton of, all the girls, perfume samples. And when I say a ton, I mean like, you don't have to buy perfume all year because there are so many samples that you'll have plenty. And one of them came in this little pouch, this little zipper thing. So I took it and I sewed in a piece of felt and made myself a little needle case. And it zips up and it's awesome. And it's tiny and fits in stuff. So that's pretty cool. As I was digging around out here, I also came across, I'm still trying to clean my dungeon, and it doesn't look any better, but I have faith that it really is better. Yeah, it's faith. I'm living on faith. But I did, I came across some pieces that I had stitched, little ones, like for Christmas ornaments, that just sat there and have been sitting there for a very, very long time. They're old, very old. And when I say old, I mean like, can you see that? 1986. That old. Yeah. And so it's just now being made into something because I'm, you know, on it like that. Anyway, this was stitched on a much bigger piece. I wasn't paying attention when I sewed it up. And so now he's very tiny. But I just backed it with some little Christmas fabric that I had. Nothing fancy. This one's not quite as old as that one, but still plenty old. It's from 1990. I got divorced in 1991. So those haven't been my initials for a really long time. But anyway, I'm pretty sure this one was a kit and came with a frame and stuff, but who knows where that is. And it doesn't matter because now it's a little tiny bowl filler. I kind of, when I finished them, I just stacked them up. I kind of like them stacked. Just thinking I need another one, and then tie them with the ribbon. That would look cute, but then you can't see the stitching. So, I don't know what I'll do. But that's it. That's what I've done. I think that's all I've accomplished this week. If I accomplish something else, then it's already forgotten. Which, I folded some of the material that was all wadded up over there on the floor, but that's about it. So, I guess I'll wrap it up. I hope everybody has a great week and that you get lots of stitching done. I'm going to try to knock my errands out real quick so that I can have some time to sit down and get some stitching done. I don't know why it feels like it's harder when my husband's home. Maybe it's because I need to count and he wants to talk. I don't know. But I'll see. And I think I'm going to take the snails with me tomorrow while we ride in the car. That'll be good. And maybe I can get a lot knocked out on it and I can get it done so I can move on to something else. So I can pull out something else to start because, for heaven's sakes, we wouldn't want to whittle down any of the whips either. I'm starting to think it might be a sickness. But it's okay because I like it. And that'll work. Anyway, y'all have a great week. Get lots of stitching done. And I thank you for coming by and watching. Thank you for commenting, liking, subscribing, all of the above. It's greatly appreciated. And we will see y'all next time. Take care.